Ja, kann ich denn nicht irgendwie...
Speak to. Sorry to disturb your concentration again, Herodotus, my friend. If you like, I can take the work you've done today to the scribe of the South Stoa, if I am worthy of your trust, of course.
That you are worthy of it, I have no doubt. But I do not wish to burden you with such a task, so far beyond your responsibilities, and for which I cannot adequately recompense.
But you can. You only have to come to my Lady Aspasia's banquet tonight. If you do, I'll consider myself paid.
Goodness, foreigner, you are a strange person. Take my parchments. If you find the scribe, ask him to give you the appropriate receipt. He knows the details. When you come back, if I have already finished the text, we shall talk about my attending and other things. Now, please allow me to get on.
Herodotus.
Ich finde es irgendwie, also manche Sachen erschließen sich leider nicht, weil das irgendwie sehr überstürzt scheint. Also das ist nicht so schön ausgebaut, finde ich manchmal. Es ist relativ, naja, ich möchte jetzt nicht sagen dahingerotzt. Also das klingt jetzt sehr böse. Ist es nicht. Nein, ist es nicht. Es steckt schon sehr viel Liebe drin, aber manche Sachen könnte man durchaus noch ein bisschen mehr auskleiden und vielleicht auch noch ein bisschen interessanter machen. Aber egal. So. Wir nehmen...
Writing implement. Herodotus. Window. Lamp. Window. Shelves.
Haben wir die jetzt schon?
I am pay. Tong. Parchments.
Die Parchments. Okay, wir haben die schon.
Shelves.
Gut, dann,
The map. Look at. Agora. Acropolis.
halt, wir müssen
Agora.
hier hin. So.
Philosopher. Scribe.
Wir gehen zu dem Dingsy. Oh. Okay, wir müssen ihm
A page. Tong. Parchments.
die Pergamente
Use with.
müssen wir ihm geben.
Scribe. Use.
Blub.
Good evening. Don't you ever stop working?
It's not easy to find learned men amongst the people of the city-state, but be that as it may, it has no bearing on what we are paid for our work. Do you want to be my assistant? I need a holiday.
I still have to think about it, and, well, I'm sorry to say, I have another job for you. It's for Herodotus. Today, he has finished his work on the wonders of the world.
Oh, wonderful. A mammoth work, no doubt. Although it's twice as long as it needs to be. But I suppose it's not up to me to comment on such things. And anyway, I'd also only get half the money. Give me the parchments if you have them, boy.
Here they are.
Well, I hope your master rests a little after this work. Then I can rest as well. Here, he'll ask you for this receipt. And you know where there's work?
Of course, my friend. Thank you. Scribe.
Es ist ja auch tatsächlich so, dass ich sage, ich finde, auch wenn die Stimmen sehr wenige sind, ne, es sind ja, ich glaube 3 oder 4 Stimmen vielleicht, und die machen, oder lass es 5 sein, die machen recht gute Arbeit, werden ein bisschen höher gepitcht, ein bisschen tiefer gepitcht, je nachdem. Ist egal, aber trotzdem. Ist richtig schön gemacht für so ein kleines Spiel, finde ich das schon sehr schön. Okay.
Parchments.
Ja, die lassen wir ja mal da.
The map. Acropolis. The theatre. The Hill of the
Hill of the
Muses.
Muses. Und
In the middle
in
of
das... Ja, die Menge ist mitgegangen. Die Menge ist mit dem Haus von Herodotus. Wie spricht man denn in Deutsch aus?
Shelves. Herodotus.
Okay. Hallo. Tachchen.
I am earth pay tong receipt.
Ich hab hier
Use
was.
with Herodotus.
Plupp.
You have wings on your feet like the divine Hermes. You certainly are efficient.
Ja, danke.
Lady Aspasia will be very pleased with you.
Na, und
I hope
wie?
it's not improper to be so interested in your work, but I should be very pleased to learn that you have had time to finish the text on the pyramids.
I have, my friend, and also to amend Babylon as well. But before we go on, I'd like you to be aware that I have not failed to notice the sign you have inscribed on the inside of your left arm.
The sign? Do you know it?
I do, and I know the master, with whom, because of my position and office, you may have realized I collaborate and help not only in the study and defense, but also in the changing of many things. There are many of us who concerned ourselves with this in this city-state, favored by the goddess Athena, divine protector of strength, but also of intelligence. but let us not speak now. There will be enough time tonight. If you will allow me to change my clothes, we shall see each other again at this joyful party. Until then.
Herodotus.
Alles klar. Fertig.
Book about Greece. I am Matt. Look at House of Pericles.
House of Pericles. Dann gehen wir mal dahin. Schwupp.
Go to.
Oha.
Foreigner, leave that. We have orders to clean it ourselves. They're asking for you in the andron.
For me.
Oha.
Ah, the strange boy. Come here, boy. Come here. I congratulate you on the dishes you have offered us. They were delicious, and with a special touch, I would even say audacious. But anyway, setting that aside, I will tell you that I have been well informed of the enormous effort you have taken for this dinner to take place. And all of us here are agreed on one thing, foreigner. You are a real mystery. We know not where you come from, how you got to be here last night, making a mockery of the guard, nor why. Neither has it gone unnoticed to any one of us that you are marked with the sign. We would like you to throw some light on all this.
I shall willingly do so, my lord Pericles, strategos of the flourishing Athens. Well, as to where I come from, it's difficult to explain. I come from far away, in many directions. How I got to be here, I don't even know myself. Though it may seem hard to believe, only this morning I was in my country, and now I'm here, with only the help of a strange dream in between. As for what brings me to you, I don't know that either, but I think it has something to do with the last question you put to me. The sign. I think I have to find the master who has it in his care. I believe it is the only possibility I have of returning home. What is more, I must do it as soon as possible, since the signs are being threatened. And it is my responsibility to find them before someone else does, who I don't yet know, and who could cause serious trouble.
Friend, the mysteries only multiply around you. What you tell me is strange, but stranger still is the fear you now express. For it appears at a crucial moment. Not many people of the city-state know, and in fact almost the only ones who do know are those at this symposium, that Athens itself is being threatened. Our Spartan cousins are a harsh, hard, warlike people with little regard for our ways, which as you can see take pleasure in debate, and are based on the system of Clisthenes, the power of the people, democracy. Sparta rejects our influence over the other city-states, which they are free to do in democracy. But they are imposing their will on the Peloponnese, with their forcefulness and warmongering, which is quite another matter. Brothers against brothers, sword against pen, cold iron against hot words. If you have come to safeguard something, you could not have come at a better time.
So, am I free?
You are free. My escort will take you to the Master of Wisdom, Protagoras, the philosopher, whom some call a sophist. We have already made you waste a lot of time. Leave immediately and bring your mission to an end, which without doubt is to the advantage of us all. But first, we salute you, and offer libations to the gods, that they may watch over your undertaking. Your health! But what is happening? What is that? We thought to pay them homage, and perhaps we have woken the wrath of the gods.
Boy, at last we have found you.
Uh-oh.
You cannot escape now, because here you have no substance. Your mind will be ours, with everything it contains. Everything! Everything!
Why, Apollo and Hephaestus, what terrifying entity is chasing you, boy?
I don't really know, but I think it's found me.
My Lord Pericles, alarming news has arrived.
Go on, soldier, tell me.
A Spartan expedition which attacked the city of Megara a few days ago yesterday attacked a convoy of merchants on the outskirts of Eleusis. We have lost track of them, but they are thought to be advancing into the peninsula, perhaps moving towards Athens, or even here.
Are there many men?
No, but it is said that a strange commander is leading them, said to have magical powers. A mysterious man with very pale skin who speaks to minds without using his lips.
Infamous devil worshippers! They are capable of calling up the monsters of Hades in order to impose their power on those they should consider their brothers. Let us not waste more time. Give the order for the attachment of Athens to reform opposite the holy door. As for you, boy, I still do not understand what part you play in all this, but I believe you are staking more than your life, as if that was not enough. This passageway will take you to where the master is. He will know how to help you, but take care down there below. You do not know the labyrinth and can get lost. The master lives next to the sea. Follow your instinct and you will find him. There is no time for more explanations. My city is in danger.
Thank you for your help, my Lord Pericles.
Thank you for the light you have thrown on things, boy. May the gods help you on your journey.
Hurra! Haru! Hurra! Horrido! Okay. Na gut, ein Labyrinth.
Left, right.
Ja, ich hasse Labyrinthe.
Left, right.
Oh. Kann ich zurückgehen?
Forward, right. Oh, this exit doesn't lead to the beach. I'll have to find the right exit.
Ja, ist ja gut.
Left, right.
Okay, wir gehen nach rechts.
Left, right.
Okay, links.
Right, forward.
Vorwärts.
Right, left.
Rechts.
Forward, left.
Vorwärts.
Left, forward.
Ha!
Left, forward.
Toll. Da war doch irgendwas mehr.
Right, forward. Forward, right.
Rechts.
Left, right.
Shit.
Left, right. Right, forward, left.
Jetzt vorwärts.
Forward, right.
Vorwärts.
Left, forward, right.
Toll.
Forward, left. Left, forward, right.
Hä?
Forward, left.
Okay, links.
Forward, left, right.
Toll.
Looks like a stable over there. Maybe the private property of a farm worker, a woodman or something. Although there are a lot of horses,
Prima.
maybe they're ready for getting away if the city falls. In any case, there isn't much sea round here.
Nein, natürlich nicht. Oh.
Forward, right, left.
Links.
Forward, right, left.
Ah. Jetzt vorwärts.
The beach!
Ja!
At last! I'm
Hurra!
gasping to get out into the fresh air. Light, air,
Ach Gott, ach Gott.
heat at long last. Oh. After that, I'm not going underground ever again. Not even to take the subway. Where must I be? There's someone up there, resting under the shade of a tree. Hello, are you Protagoras, the master of wisdom?
I am Protagoras. I would not dare to pass judgment on the second part. You have taken a long time to get here.
Have you been expecting me?
Of course, for days.
Goodness, well, this is very strange.
Not at all, my friend. I told the builder a week ago, and now you turn up saying that it's strange. If you wouldn't use these cheap mud tiles, which are practically sand...
Was?
Look, you see what state my roof's in? In
Was?
my land, Abdera, I wouldn't say the builders distinguish themselves by the quality of their work, but at least their buildings don't collapse.
Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
Ja.
Haven't you come to mend the roof which has fallen in?
No, I've come about this.
Boy, how do you know this sign and who marked it there?
A keeper of the archives taught me it, and the stone itself marked me.
It cannot be. I am the keeper of the archives. The stone is in my power.
I know, I've come from far away, riding on a dream. The stone calls me and I have to meet up with it. Or maybe with you, I don't know. This is a muddle, sorry, I'm a bit wound up. Those strange guys are chasing me.
Those strange guys?
I don't know who they are. I only know they're here. I don't know how, but they know me, and have been able to find me. They're after me.
How do I know you're not deceiving me? How do I know that you yourself are not one of the others? Since it was broken, the stone has been under threat.
So, how would I know this sign then?
You are right. You are not one of them. If you were, you would not try to convince me. You would already have assaulted my mind.
Breaking? Threat? I don't know anything about any of that. And I should, because there, where I come from, maybe the stone... Well, maybe the stone has been broken too because of me.
You come from a dream world where there is another stone which has also been broken?
More or less.
The dream in which you travel, did the stone which you have cause it?
Yes, and I don't understand anything of what's happening.
The stone is yielding up one of its two great marvels, the power of vision. And that is precisely what they want. They need to be able to take control of it, because it is very powerful.
So that power can be controlled. Could I get back home if I controlled it?
Yes, you only have to imagine and empathize.
Sorry?
To understand something in its exact dimension with the fewest possible preconceptions. If I tried to conceive of the Median Wars, reading about them first, looking at mosaics, paintings, or sculptures of its fighters, the power of vision can make me understand many things. The Median Wars first and foremost, but also everything that has been since then, which has been affected by those wars. My relationship with it will now have changed. I will understand more things, and will be able to empathize better with my present situation, and with those who share it with me. And that is good, because it would allow me to improve for tomorrow. And one must go on improving, because it is the only thing which seems useful. To stand still or get worse seems quite useless. It doesn't appear to make any sense. That's what I believe.
Hey, the sign has disappeared.
So it has. Maybe it's because you now know what you had to know.
It's possible. In fact, I no longer hear that buzzing. A soft buzzing that kept saying my name in a voice that was at the same time lots of voices.
A multiple voice. Yes, I know it. It's the voice of the stone. I think you can go back home. You only have to try.
Imagine and empathize. Yes, I understand. It's strange, but I don't know. The urgency has gone. Suddenly, I feel like staying a bit longer.
Ah, friend, that is what you are doing already. You have already conceived of this time, and now you are empathizing. You are empathizing with Athens. You still have time to see the tide come in with me. Yes, there should always be time for that.
Wie friedlich. Schön. Au!
What? I'm still in my room. Although, did I ever leave it? It's all so confusing. Did it all really happen, or was it only a dream? Closed box.
Closed box, ja. Ja, kann ich nicht öffnen?
Look at. The box for the stone is still on the desk. I should never have taken it out.
Naja.
Keys. Closed box. Keys. Desk.
Kann ich die trotzdem jetzt öffnen? Nein, ich kann sie nicht öffnen.
Keys.
Die...
Look at. The keys to Mr. Aziz's shop.
Is. No, nehmen wir...
Take.
Nehmen wir so halt.
Desk.
Ein Computer.
Computer. Stereo. Stone.
Oh, da ist der Stein.
Look at. The stone. It's still here. Well, of course. It's been here all the time. Hey, one of the pieces. The oldest one has attached itself again to the main part of the stone. Although, there's another piece that's still broken. I don't know how to mend it.
Okay. Den kann man nicht nehmen.
Door. Look at the door of my room. The door to the street is right next to it.
Aha.
Open. Wait. Maybe I could do something first around here. I don't know.
Okay, müssen wir hier noch was
Shelves.
tun?
Trousers.
Oh, da sind die Hosen. Das
Look at. There's something here. A crumpled up piece of paper. It's almost in a ball, but you can understand what's written. Jana@history.com.
Blub. Alles klar.
Shelf, door, stone, stereo, computer.
Benutzen wir noch einen Computer?
Use. Jana knew a lot about the Greeks, and I guess she must know about other things in history. Let's see what she thinks about all this.
Okay.
Email Pro. Talk Pro.
Talk Pro.
Look at. It's a video conferencing program. I've never used it, but it is useful.
Ich habe es nie benutzt, aber es ist nützlich. Das ist toll. Prima. Hast du fein gemacht.
Talk Pro. Email Pro.
So, und
Look
das
at
ist...
my mailbox program.
Schön. Ah, okay. Da macht er gar nichts. Okay. Lass uns mal...
Email.
Okay, wir haben noch die beiden Sachen im Inventar. Die E-Mail.
Use with 2. Use. Hello, Jana. I don't know if you remember me. I threw your books on the ground and tried to heal your bike. How is it? Is it recovering? Best wishes, Jacko. Send.
Ja, natürlich. Send. Los.
That's it. Well, now let's wait for her to reply.
Boop, boop. Beep, beep, beep. Beep. Entschuldigung. Ich wollte nur das Feeling von dem Modem nachmachen. Ich weiß ja nicht, was der für einen Internetanschluss hat. 2003. Naja, dürfte schon ein 1000er Anschluss sein. In so einer großen Stadt.
Closed box, desk, computer.
Ja, guck mal.
Look at. I hope Jana replies soon.
Ja, schauen wir mal.
Use. Hello, Jacko. It's Jana. If you have Talk Pro, connect straight away. Talk Pro? Yes, I think I had it installed a while ago. But nobody used to call me. I don't know if it's still on the desktop.
Hello,
Doch,
Jacko.
ist es.
It's
Hallo.
me.
Guten Tag.
Isn't this a wonderful invention?
Absolut.
How are things? Are you still bumping into girls in the library entrance so as to make a date with them later by email?
How are you doing, Jana? How come you answered me so quickly?
I work connected to internet and have my mailbox open because I communicate with the university and other friends. Hey, we finally operated on my bicycle and given it a tyre transplant. It's recovering well. But I don't want to bother you. I guess you're really busy over there in the big city.
You're not bothering me. Quite the opposite. I liked talking to you a lot. Now I've a couple of things on my mind. They might seem like stupid ideas to you, or you might find them interesting.
Go ahead, fire away.
Imagine that an incredible, amazing technological machine could send you back to live in a period in the past, and that you could personally meet all those people in history the books talk about. Be with them for a while as if you were on holiday.
Okay, I follow you. What are you driving at?
Well, and then on returning to the present, you would know everything that was going to happen to them. You'd know that all those lovely people aren't there anymore, and that their civilization doesn't even exist. Well, it's sad. All those cultures, all those people have disappeared. Doesn't it make you feel really sad?
Well, I don't know. Their existence wasn't for nothing, and neither was their disappearance either, I guess. They made their contribution to the world we know today. The Greeks, for example, were invaded by the Romans, a more powerful empire. The Romans were great on technical things and stuff like that, but not so great on spiritual things, so they kept most of the ideas and spirituality of the Greeks. Their gods under different names, their art, things like that. Although they took whatever suited them, something from the Athenians and something from the Spartans, who were warriors. And that side won over because the Romans were warriors, soldiers, and that spirit they got from the Spartans.
Oh dear. So in the end the Spartans won. Force conquered intelligence.
Yes, it usually does. It's easier to bang your fist on the table than it is to come up with a brilliant idea. The same thing happened again later on. The Romans were invaded by the barbarians, who didn't really want to invade them, but just wanted to be Roman citizens as well. Because the Romans were a very advanced people and lived better. But, you see, the barbarians were so rough that they broke up the very thing they cherished. By the way, that's when what we call the Age of Antiquity ended, and the Middle Ages began. Oops, sorry, I'm getting carried away. I think I'm boring you. You'd rather be playing with your video games.
No, it's very interesting. The only thing is, I'm a bit confused. You see, since I saw you, some strange things have happened to me, connected with all this. Now that you come to mention it, you could make a video game of it. The game of someone who travels in time, experiencing life as it was at the time.
Jacko, I'm sure someone's already thought of that.
Nein, wie
I
denn?
guess so. I don't want to frighten you, but it's something very strange and difficult to explain. If it worries you, I won't bother you anymore. But I haven't got many people to talk to around here. I'm not one of those loner freaks or anything like that. It's just that my friends are leaving. Most of them already live in the branded cities, and by the looks of it, when you're there, your life is so full that you don't have time to remember your old friends.
I know what you mean. It's happening here as well. It's a fever. Look, I have to go into the town one of these days. We could meet up if you like.
That would be great. I'll send you my address by email.
Great. See you then.
Definitely. See you.
Bye.
Na, die Adresse hast du doch im Prinzip schon geschickt, oder? Du hast doch eine E-Mail geschrieben. Naja. Also ich wüsste jetzt auch nicht, wer daraus ein Videospiel machen könnte mit so einem Thema, dass jemand durch die Zeit reist, um die alten Griechen zu besuchen. Ich hab da keine Ahnung, wen das jetzt irgendwie, das ist doch langweilig. Blönk. Ja, nun schön. Okay.
Desk. Stone. Door. Shelves. Trousers.
Ich kann die immer noch nicht ansehen.
Look at. Those were the trousers I wore to Uncle Alec's village.
Okay.
Trousers. Shelves. Door.
Okay, dann können wir jetzt rausgehen?
Open.
Ah, wir können jetzt rausgehen. Na, ist ja der Wahnsinn. Ja, dann, dass sich die Eltern nicht wundern, dass er A schon wieder geschlafen hat und B jetzt wieder rausgeht und so. Okay, das können wir mal überspringen, oder?
The big city.
Ja,
Pure
danke.
pleasure to the senses. As long as you can't smell.
Ja.
Or hear. And
Okay.
the corner. The corner. Door of building. The corner. Go to.
So. Und wieder durch diese komische Schranke. Ah. Oh, wenn ich da durch müsste. Ganz ehrlich. Hier ist nichts los. Hier ist alles still. Was ist denn hier los?
The corner. Shop.
Okay, wir haben ja die Schlüssel, ne?
Key. Email. Keys. Use with. Shop. Use. Once again in this city, completely free of charge and exclusively for Jacko's stall.
Ja, ganz viele Bücher.
Street. Table. Look at. These piles on the table must be the ones Mr. Aziz wanted to...
Ja, okay, das... Oh. Guten Tag. Wer sind Sie denn?
What? A customer? At this time of day? Well... Well, if I manage to sell something, it'll be fun, and I'm sure it will make Mr. Aziz very happy. Although it's not much good to him now. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. I thought you had closed. What a nice surprise to pass by here and see that you have opened again.
Yes, we continue to do what we can. Mustn't give in so easily, don't you think?
Indeed, boy, indeed.
Well, what would you like? Are you just looking, or are you after something in particular?
Well, I'm looking for one of the early editions of the Economic Horror by Vivian Forrester.
The economic horror? Well, I suppose it will be in the economics section, or in sociology maybe. The shelves are ordered in sections. Have a look for yourself. To be honest, I'm new here, and I don't
Think it.
know very well where things are either, so...
Think it.
Sorry? Did you say something?
Who? Me?
Yes, I thought you said something, but I had my mind on something else.
I'm looking for an early edition of the Economic Horror by Vivian Forrester.
Yes, well, I heard that, but I was talking about after that.
After that?
Yes, didn't you say something after?
Not that I remember. Did you see my lips move by any chance?
Well, no, now you mention it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a bit upset at the moment. Sorry, my fault. So, as I was saying, if you wouldn't mind coming this way and looking on the...
Shelves. Isn't that what you were going to say?
Yes, that's it. Hey, are you some kind of ventriloquist?
Well, no. No, I'm not.
You are weak. At some point you will fail.
But don't worry. I'll look for it myself. though I probably won't find it, because I think it became one of the books that was banned under the Junior Presidential Act in the first decade of the century.
Sir, I think I'm going to have to ask you to go. Because, look, I'm not very well, and I get hallucinations or whatever, and I've just remembered that I have to pick up some brain scans they've given me to see if I'm a total nutcase, which actually is the most likely possibility. I have to close right now because the doctor's only there in the morning.
Well, if that's the case, I'll come back another day.
Thank you.
Another day, boy.
Oh,
There's no doubt, man. Either something's not right in here, or I'm caught up in a right mess. I can't carry on alone. I need help urgently, and I know precisely who can give it to me. Jana, my friend, I think you're the only person who can tackle this with me. I'm really sorry, but there's a lot at stake, and this time, we can't fail.
Ja. Das war's schon. Das war Time Adventures von Code Factory. So, mal gucken. Ein bisschen Musik hier. So. Okay. Die Musik hier im Hintergrund passt natürlich sehr schön zu Time Adventures. Ist nett. Das Spiel ist ein sehr schönes Spiel. Es gibt leider keine Fortsetzung. Ist sehr schade. Ich hätte mich über eine Fortsetzung sehr gefreut. Aber gut. Bisher, mal gucken, vielleicht... Also ich habe mal nachgefragt bei Code Factory und ich habe mal tatsächlich nachgefragt, ob ich die Story denn weiterentwickeln dürfte. Wenn sich Leute finden, die Zeit und Lust haben, mir zu helfen, vielleicht eine zweite Story daraus zu entwickeln, wäre natürlich ganz toll. Also da könnten wir durchaus was draus machen. Ja, das Spiel an sich sehr schön, manchmal ein bisschen zu schnell. Manches ist einfach da, also sprich, manches wird einfach vorausgesetzt oder ist einfach mal so, wie zum Beispiel das mit dem Kochen. Das mit dem Eintopf und so weiter kommt erst sehr spät raus, wo man eigentlich schon in der Stadt war, um sich alles zu kaufen. Das wäre vielleicht schöner gewesen, wenn man das auch vorher nochmal gewusst hätte. Oder ich habe irgendwas übersehen, was man hätte tun können, um das wissen zu können. Das war so ein Teil, wo ich sage, das hätte man vielleicht noch ein bisschen ausbauen können. Genauso dieser Weg zwischen den einzelnen Stationen der ganzen Gäste und also Herodotus und Sophokles und Phidias und so weiter. Wäre auch schön, wenn da irgendwas dazwischen gekommen wäre, sodass man dazwischendurch mal so ein bisschen Spannung noch gehabt hätte. Aber gut, das ist doch nur so am Rande. Also das ist nicht so, dass es jetzt ein Muss wäre. Das wäre nur ganz schön gewesen. Ansonsten, das Spiel ist schön, prima, gefällt mir. Vielleicht gibt es irgendwann mal einen zweiten Teil, von wem auch immer. Wie gesagt, wenn mir jemand helfen möchte, ich habe mir die Story ein bisschen mal angeguckt und mal gucken, wie das weitergehen könnte. Ja, das war's. Time Adventure, kurzes Spiel, aber doch ein sehr schönes. Und dann würde ich sagen, tschüss, bye und ciao, ciao. Oder auch tschüss, ciao und bye, bye. Bis zum nächsten Let's Play oder bei anderen Gelegenheiten hier auf diesem Kanal. Tschüss!